Castillo's like mama and your baby.
Yes, I am. How I got soft today is because I ate and fucked this goat at the same time.
BB. I want food. Boner fucking alert. Welcome back to Gossip with Grace, Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, and today I have a different format of the Blonde Squad over in the TD booth over here. You can cut to yourself.
They
I have
Kate
Ryan Zyax in lieu of Kate, who is sadly at home tending to her Amish ways, churning butter, sewing, etc. back in Pennsylvania. And obviously Ms. Taylor.
I'm actually not here for the first half of the episode,
yeah,
but I will be. I spawn in.
She spawns in at some point. And the reason we have Ryan
I just look
Zyax,
Amish, but
What'd
I'm
you
not
say?
Amish.
Oh yeah,
but
Ryan's not
Just
Amish.
had to make it known.
Yeah.
But the reason we have Ryan Zyax here, who is the creator and host of the Zycast, is because he has this super fresh new podcast he's producing called It's Like That, hosted by two of my favorites, Anthony Aicardi and Mike Castillo.
Hello. How are we?
So yes, they have started an entertainment podcast not too long ago. I've been drooling for this collab for months.
Fiending. Your stomach was growling.
I was growling.
All types
and
of
growling.
and all other noises that your body can make.
Send us a lot of paragraphs.
I did.
Please.
This
Please
might be the biggest shit show episode we've ever recorded this season. But
yep.
That's okay. It was a very impromptu last minute collab, but I'm so happy we're here. So if you're interested, keep watching. Yes.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Man, you look like shit.
I feel like shit.
We were supposed to do this an hour ago, but somebody was on the toilet.
That is such a lie. Because this is what happened actually. Anthony calls me. Well, I called Anthony last night at like 5 o'clock.
Immediately goes, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I go, what are you doing? He was peeing. I go, okay, do you want me to call you back? He goes, yes. Hangs
FaceTime.
up. Yeah. I'm like, send pics and then like call me back. And he was like, so he calls me back. I'm like, do you want to come on, like, do you want to do a collab with It's Like That and with Gossip with Grace? And he's like, yeah, like, what would it entail? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, do you want to, like, I wasn't even, like, thinking, like, we would do 2 episodes. I just, like, I should have just been like, do you guys want to come on? Like, all of you. But whatever. And so he's like, yeah, I'll talk to Castillo and Ryan and Liam and, like, everyone and let you know. And then answered me at 11 o'clock and was like, we're in.
God forbid a man is busy.
I was already sleeping. But he was like, we're shooting It's Like That at 1, and then we should be good to go, like, by 2. So, like, if you were me, would you be like, oh, like, you're going to be a guest on It's Like That?
I agree with you there.
Like,
this is on him.
Because then he called me and was like, at 1 today, and was like, where are you? And I looked at, like, our messages, and I was like, wait, I didn't know that I was, like, making a guest appearance.
So, I fear that might be on me.
You see, every guest I brought on knows exactly what's going to happen and where to be, at what time, what to do. Clearly, there's a fucking there's a line here. There's a disconnect.
I'm the weak link in the chain.
You're the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, because Castillo's like mama and your baby.
Yes, I am.
But no, I was gonna say though, I'm so excited that we're like finally like all like, at the table.
It wasn't exactly your first plan, was it?
No, it was. I like can't though. Like I can't.
You can't go too in depth, but let's just say we're Plan B, and Grace, you know a lot about Plan B. But that's fine.
You know we're
here together, and that's what matters.
Right.
Okay. So,
you know, Grace,
welcome to It's Like That.
I guess it's just like that.
It's like, yes, exactly, dude. I love these little
koozies.
Koozies, is that what they're called?
Mm-hmm.
I love little koozies.
Yeah, there's a picture of me eating a hot dog on the back, and our logo on the front.
Oh, what you eating? You eating a koozie?
I mean, I feel like you would like love that and frame it and use it as like evidence.
Yeah.
Because as you guys know, Anthony from season 1 came on with another guest, Paige, And
I love her.
yes, we love Paige. And we had a fat joke war, but it's ongoing. I also want to say, me and Anthony have had like a fat joke war for like over a year now.
It's been over a year.
And I just like want to put on record that I don't appreciate when like others come after us in our group chat.
No, that's no. It's like it's too much.
Because I'm like, you can be like, you could join. Like they want to ditch it but can't take it.
Exactly.
So I'm like,
yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Well, people just want to feel included because they're just so jealous of us all the time because we're just so cool and we're such baddies.
Because we're like famous podcasters.
Actually, one of our clips got 4,000 views. Like,
Yeah,
also,
it's about her getting kidnapped. So it's like it was kind of clickbaity.
although Ryan, the clip about fucking a goat did like really well. I haven't even posted it on my story yet, but I want to post both clips about the goat, so that way they'll tie into each other.
What are you talking about? I know what you're talking about, but for the viewers.
Oh yeah, for your audience. I started another episode a couple of days back, asking a would you rather? Would you rather
cold open?
Cold open. Would you rather fuck a goat? Nobody knows, or don't fuck a goat, but everyone thinks you did.
Like.
For you, I feel like this should be an easy question.
Okay.
Or for the easy answer.
Grace would eat the goat.
She'd fuck the goat and tell everybody.
Cut back to gossip with Grace. Guys, boner alert. How I got soft today is because I ate and fucked this goat at the same time.
God.
I brought my boyfriend on.
You wish you could have him.
That's OD.
Anthony.
That was OD. I'm uncomfortable. I feel touched.
Anthony took it up a notch.
I yes-anded too hard.
Yeah, a little bit. No.
I love saying that.
In all seriousness, though, like, I probably would have to, like, fuck the goat, but I have a weird... Okay, so obviously, like, bestiality is really gross. But I like have like a visceral like
that's
it's not going where you think it's going.
Bestiality's terrible, but
I get like so
you get one free
like
pass.
skin crawled, like disgusted by it.
Yeah.
Like in an abnormal way, and I don't know why.
I don't think it's abnormal to be disgusted by it.
No, like I will like.
I think that's very normal.
Cry. Have you ever seen the movie Talk to Me?
Is that with the A24, like the hand
Yes.
shit? Yeah.
Did you see it?
I saw a little bit.
It's about like this stone hand that like all the teenagers will like hold, and they'll get possessed by a ghost for like 90 seconds or something like that. And then obviously like shit hits the fan. And they all like laugh and video each other like being possessed and like doing crazy like funny shit.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a metaphor for like teen use and like drugs. It's a really good movie, but there's a part in it where like one of the guys in it like goes kind of crazy. It's like before everything happens, but he goes kind of crazy and he starts like he like thinks he's making out with like a girl he likes, and he starts making out with like the dog.
Oh no.
And I like I'm not even kidding, like I like was like this for the rest of the movie, like
yeah.
It was so disgusting. Like
Yeah.
I can't even put into words like the way that I felt when I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I feel that way about.
Yeah,
I feel that way about balloons.
Actually,
You know the sound that.
This is okay. These are incomparable.
yeah, like
What the
kissing
fuck
a
are you
dog
talking about?
versus are you talking
It's-
about the sound a balloon makes when you touch
Yes. Yeah. Like the squeaky noise
Mm-hmm.
every time. Like
That's a terrible
every time
transition.
I get goosebumps and like my hair like what's the term? Like
it? Raises.
raises. Yeah. Like every time that happens to me.
I can't. That's like me when someone's eating with a fork and slides the fork like
Yeah.
on their teeth, like. But
I don't like how clearly I heard that.
it's like
Brother.
worse with the metal. Do you have like a like a nails on a chalkboard feeling about like a sound?
Yeah, I think your voice actually.
Oh, I lost my voice.
Really?
If you couldn't, well, it's kind of coming back.
It might be with age, but
How old are you?
Probably.
What? 30s?
12.
Oh.
Just up your alley, Anthony. But no, I'm just kidding.
I've never golfed. I've mini golfed, but I've never actually golfed.
you would die.
I would die.
You don't have like the wrist strength for it.
Yeah, it fucking
And-
hurts.
It does hurt. No, I'm being dead serious. Like, it's not like
Really?
yes, you do have like baby wrist, but at the same time, it's more so just like the amount of like, bro, look how much open space is. That's actually kind of crazy.
Anthony,
I know. It's a long story.
It's not. No, I was born.
Oh, with the little gossip with Grace in the background. That's so nice.
guys, I feel like I should admit, first of all, you can like totally see the fingerprints on it, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I lost the remote to it. It's an LED sign. And my dad got me it for like, I think my birthday or something. So
Wow.
it was like a very nice special present.
Yeah.
And he was like, don't lose the remote. I was like, I'm not going to lose the remote.
Is it like a universal remote?
I think I could get another one.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I
but
imagine.
like, I'm like scared because I can't find it anywhere.
It's probably universal LEDs in them.
Yeah.
Hopefully. It's fine. I'll live. Where did you just go? You got a sip of water?
Yeah, I went over to the bubbler.
The bubbler.
The bubbler?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they call it.
What do you mean?
In Massachusetts?
Oh, you're one of those people.
I'm one of those people.
You mean fucking normal people?
Whoa.
A bubbler?
Whoa. Whoa. I'm just a girl. Bro. Chill the fuck out.
I've never heard that in my life, though, actually.
Well, there's always a first time for everything.
What do you call
A water fountain, of course.
It's not a water fountain because a water fountain is like a.
It's like a mini version of that.
Yeah, but it's called a bubbler.
But where's the
No.
where's the bubbles?
Where's the
I'm
bubbles?
actually asking. I'm
it's,
actually
it's like
curious.
it's metaphorical.
What do you call a remote for the TV?
Clicker.
Oh my god.
It's like
It's like that.
it's not like it's not like that.
Yes, Ryan.
That should just make no
I was
sense.
slightly
to me.
off.
What else do you call things wrong?
Oh wait, what do you guys call this? This is more like I don't even think it's like a mass thing. It's just like
I think I know what you're gonna say, but go ahead.
you probably not. But like if you're like if you ask somebody like, hey, can I take a sip of your thing? Like sip of your drink, and they're like, yeah, sure, but just like don't put your lips to it. And they pour it out the air and into your mouth. What do you call that?
Something with an S. I think it's Sky something.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, he's like invisible straw it. Bitch, it's air sipping or waterfall.
It's waterfall.
Waterfall. That's what it was.
That's for me.
That's what.
Ryan?
Yeah, for me as well, it would be waterfall.
Yeah.
People, okay. I'm glad we we found common ground.
That was good.
Wait,
What were you
I
thinking?
thought you were gonna say what do you call, like a roundabout or a traffic circle?
Roundabout. What's the other word for it?
Like a ring around the rosy. Like with,
No, it's
Might just call it
roundabout.
Circle.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Ryan, do you know what is? It's roundabout, and then it's.
Ring of Rouser.
I mean, I would just call it a roundabout. I know,
Yeah.
like,
That's what
a
I'm
cul-de-sac is in this.
No, 'cause a
cul-de-sac is like-
neighborhood thing.
Is that's the
Like a
people
dead
like
end.
they,
Yeah.
I
There's
feel
like houses and shit.
Oh my god! One time a cop started following me on a roundabout, and it
Really?
was the scariest thing of my life. I was like driving at like 3 a.m. with like all these people in my car. We were just driving around. It was like
You were stacked up in the car.
Yeah, and like he was just following me because he's probably like, "Why is there a car at 3 a.m?" And I was like, "Oh my god, oh my god." That was like the first time anyone around me cared about pulling someone over.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, where do cops care, like, about drivers? I feel like they're kind of strict in Connecticut, but I've never been pulled over here.
They're in this area. They're pretty lax, especially on the highway right near. Like people are going 90, and they never.
Have either of you ever been pulled over?
My friend was pulled over when he was driving. But that's because he was driving the opposite side of the road for fun. So it's a little. I feel like it's a little different.
Might
If
be
that-
But we're also like in like fucking like upstate New York, like next to Poughkeepsie.
Oh, so like there was not a soul around.
There's not a soul around, so it's like, yeah, this is fair.
I would
But it's also
literally-
like around like a hill, so like no matter
Oh.
what,
You
right?
don't have the line of sight.
There's no line of sight. Something very well could have happened there, but it didn't. And even if it did, it was like, it's all right.
I would literally roll the
It's not
window
my
down
car.
and like talk in a British accent and like pretend I wasn't used to it.
Sorry, I Oh, the right side of the road. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. They're like,
They didn't teach this. They didn't teach this to us in schools.
Is that your British accent?
Oh no.
Well, our schools. Oh my God. Have you ever been pulled over?
No.
I've been pulled over.
They don't have cops where he's from. He's from Flowberry.
What?
Yeah, a cop?
It sounds like a Fortnite town.
Flowberry?
Flowberry.
It's Shrewsbury.
Oh,
You dumb fuck.
Why'd I say Flowberry?
That's
It's Shrewsbury. Like that's any better.
So it was an English town. They just stole the name. There's a Shrewsbury, England.
That's where the people from Flowberry go to die.
They call it a bubbler over there too.
Yeah. I was pulled
Fucking
over
freaks.
2 times, and the first time was a speed trap. And I was so pissed. I was like, damn, they finally caught up to me. Like,
I got trapped.
I was like coming off the highway and approaching a light. So I was going like 60 miles an hour because I was like in the middle of slowing down to approach this red light, but it was too late. And they pulled me over, and I didn't know where to go because there was nowhere to pull over at all. So I just drove like less than a minute like down the road. He's like this close to my car, like as if I was gonna like fly away.
Yeah.
And I pulled into a hospital parking lot, and he was like, first things first, you always stop when a cop pulls you over. And I was like, no, you don't. That's not the law.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, obviously, like, you're not going to go 30 minutes of being like, I didn't know where to pull over, but like, I'm allowed to wait until I find a safe spot. That's like actually a law, I think. I didn't major in that, but I've like heard
That's actually.
I'll take your word for it.
like, I've
No,
heard
that
It was
sounds-
a
that
super
sounds-
like it was like a super narrow like one way.
It was 2 lanes, but again, it was like right off the highway, so it was like trees on like each side of the road. So like if
Yeah.
I pulled over, I'd still be in the road.
I feel like it's also like common sense to not like pull over somewhere.
Yeah, like, you bitch, I had my hazards on. I'm like, you think I'm gonna do a high-speed chase right now? But he was actually really nice. He was like, I said you were only going like 10 over, and then I ended up just not getting in trouble at all.
It's good.
Nice.
So I was like, thank you.
I love breaking the law.
And then I rolled it through a stop sign.
You use your like feminine whims.
I was like, what seems to be the problem? He's like, ew. What the fuck are you doing?
He goes, wait, are you Grace from Cost with Grace? Boner alert, and then he just walks away.
He's like, boner alert, you get 12 tickets, actually. I'd be like, okay. No, but he didn't give me a ticket either. He was
Put your
like,
hands on the dashboard for me.
Yeah. It's a nail clipper. He's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. But
I'll let you get away without a ticket. But I need to see those nails. Would you
There's
let that happen?
Probably. Well, no,
Just
because my nails,
No! Please!
it depends how much the ticket would cost.
$100.
No, because my nails would cost the same to probably get done.
I
Oh,
mean-
no, I would probably actually get them cut so I could just not have a ticket, like, on record.
Yeah.
And if I had to pay $100 either way.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to go into I Just Got Soft. Kate's not here right now, obviously, so the graphic's here. I always tell Kate to put the graphic in.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's such a cool graphic.
I know.
It's so beautiful.
It's so nice.
I can make a
right?
better one.
It's like Castillo, like, crying. Like, that's the graphic. But it just has to do with cars, that's why. So we all know I get my eyelashes done religiously, and I still get them done in Connecticut since I'm always here recording. And I used to go to this place in North Haven, which is 10 minutes from here. And they just haven't been doing, like, the best job. So I was like, I'm going to go to their other location in Orange, which is, like, Milford area. So, like, 20-ish minutes from here. And so I had to get them done Thursday night, which I normally get them done, like, an hour before, like, we record. But since it was, like, later, and I was just like, whatever. This is not really important to the story. So I get to the lash place, and it's a huge shopping center. There's no cars driving because it's like 5:30. But the only cars that are like really parked in the parking lot are in front of the lash place. There's one open spot. So I'm like, I'm going to park there because why would I park far away? Like, whatever. And so I'm turning to like, so it's like the spot, and I'm like turning to go over there, and a car cuts in front of me. So I'm like, whatever. They pull over on the sidewalk. And like, we know I have, like, bad anger issues about things.
What?
But,
no.
like, I'm usually pretty calm. No. I, like...
Don't lie.
Top 5 things, like, that piss me off, like, into oblivion. Like, one of them is people who pull over on the sidewalk in shopping centers. Park your fucking car. You're fat and lazy. Like, get your steps in. The only exception is if it's, like, a really old couple and, like, the old man... Oh, sorry. The old man is letting, like, his wife who can't really walk that well out. But then even then, they usually pull away, like, because they have decorum. It's always, like, a fucking lazy shit going to get, like, their Chinese food next to, like, my tanning salon. I'm like, the amount of sodium you're about to have, you should maybe, like, get in 10 plus steps prior to your meal. I digress. So they pull over and I'm, like, getting annoyed already because I'm like, what are you doing? I can't park because the way they're pulled over in front of the parking spot. So I just, like, courtesy tap on my horn to get them to, like, move up or something.
There is no such thing as a courtesy tap.
No, there's not, because I would get pissed off too.
The fuck you say to
But it was
it's
like
always like aggressive. Like
it was like a quick tap. Like it was just like a beep. Like it wasn't like any longer than that.
All right. Well, I feel like it's a little friendly.
I would take it all the same way.
Like so the girl driving waves, like puts her arm out to like wave me to be like, oh, go around me. And so I roll my window down and I'm like, hi, because like I really wasn't even mad. Like I was just wanted them to move up, but I was like, hi, like, sorry, can you just move up like a foot? I just want to park in that spot right there. Tell me why a 4-foot bald man gets out of the passenger seat and is like, go the fuck around. So
that's crazy.
And so, like, immediately, like, it felt like someone poured, like, boiling water on the top of my head, and it was, like, coming down my entire body. So I was like, move your fucking car! I was like, I'm trying to park! Like, screaming back at him. When he yelled, though, there was a bystander. It was, like, a dad with, like, AirPods in. And he was like, Jesus Christ. Like, when the guy yelled, because, like, what?
Yeah.
Like, so then they don't move. He gets back in the car. I'm like, oh, so your girl is driving you around. Like, I understand why you're pissed off. Whatever. And so then I think they thought I was going to, like, go drive away. So they, like, got in front of me again. I was like, joke's on you. Just gave me the spot. Like, you gave me what I wanted because you're incompetent and an animal. Oh, my God. It made me so fucking angry. Like, I could not calm down.
Do you often get in, like, screaming matches with minions?
Like, I haven't gotten into a screaming match with a stranger. Like, I did get into a screaming match with a really short other bald guy. It's always short bald people.
It's always these minions. They're just
like, I told this on the podcast before, but me and Arm, that's who we call my Pookie, because I keep him, like, hidden. But because I don't need people in my business. He will, but I will say he's gonna be who you might see a hard launch in the future.
Oh,
because like it's like time. Like
nice.
We've been together.
I've been checking your Instagram every morning for the past 6 months. I've been waiting for this.
Like, I know everyone's in big anticipation.
I'm number one in anticipation.
Okay, Anthony's first in line. It doesn't come with a snack though, so like don't like. I didn't want you to think like. But no, we were at bar in New Haven, and some guy turns around, a bald, short guy turns around to us, and Arm is very, like, he's chill, quiet, not confrontational. Like, we're complete opposites. He's very, very sweet and doesn't, like, instigate people at all. This guy turns around to Arm and is like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, don't fucking touch the top of my head. I'm gonna fuck you up. Like,
you can't even go on a roller coaster, bro. Like,
so
come on.
I was like,
Jesus.
Literally. So I was like, no one touch the top of your sweaty head. Like, why would anyone do that? Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, don't. I'll kill you. So I was like, turn around, you fucking weirdo. And he was like, you're fat. And I was like, well, you're 4 foot and bald. Turn around. Like, we just started going back and forth. Taylor Duffy, my roommate, comes up to me. Like, a minute. We're pissed. We're like, oh, like,
good people.
We're like, what? Like, why did he? And Taylor comes up to us. She's like, yo, I just palmed that guy's head before.
Shout out Taylor.
Like, I'm like, you almost got him killed. Like, I had to, like, step in and be like, hey, like, leave my girl alone. Like,
You know what's bad when you have to be the mediator.
Literally.
That's so funny.
Like when I have to like step in and like put my penis on and be like, yo, chill. Like, let's chill out.
Catch a girl, bro. Like.
Do either of you have an I just got soft?
Well, I mean, I'm a host at like Italian restaurant, so people yell at me like all the fucking time, right? But there's a couple times where it's like these people are brain dead and they're like barely living off fucking like Italian food, right? Like one time, it was an older guy, right? The way the restaurant is formatted is that there's like upstairs where I'm at sometimes, and then there's downstairs like the main area, like the main eating area, and then like the guy comes in, older guy, he's like, hey, can you show me can you bring me to the elevator? I'm like, sorry. Also, this is like my second like week, right? And we do not have an elevator. I'm like, sorry, we don't have an elevator, but we have a ramp. He's like, no, the elevator. I'm like, I'm sorry. Let me get my manager. Brought him up. He's like, we don't have an elevator. Yeah, I know. So what do? He's like, just bring him to the ramp. I'm like, all right, sure. I was like, you can follow me. I walked this guy over to the side, to like down the road, fucking other side of the crosswalk. You're gonna hit me. No, yeah. And then we're at the ramp. He's like, this isn't what I wanted. Some people are ridiculous, but
oh my god, yeah.
Fucking I worked like all of New Year's, like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I didn't leave till like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's no joke.
I don't know why people are like, it really says a lot about you if you spend your New Year's like in an Italian restaurant, right? Yeah. Like people will get there at 10 and be like on the reservation, it'd say staying here all night. I'm like, great, that's less money for all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean the tips were good that night, but I digress. Fucking like it's literally the countdown, like 10 seconds, right? Yeah. And this woman comes up to me. I'm behind the host desk, like we're all looking around. We have like everyone has like champagne and everything. Yeah. And this woman comes up to me. She's like, can you get my bag in the closet? I'm like, I was like rushing to trying to get it. Yeah. I was like 1 second. I'm waiting on the countdown, right? And it's like, what do I look like grabbing this woman's bag and like before the let me have like 10 seconds, right?
Like, let me have like the magic of the ball dropping, please.
Exactly. And she kept touching me. They love touching you.
Yeah.
They kept touching me, and she's like, hello. I'm like, yeah. One minute.
That's awesome. That would get me soft.
Whenever anyone would touch me, I have years of hosting experience, and whenever someone would touch me, I would look at them in like horror. I'm like, you didn't just touch me, ever. Like, we're in a restaurant, and it's never serious. Especially being a host, it's never serious for the host. You don't have to like worry about half the shit everyone else does. Yeah. And when I worked in a hibachi restaurant. That was my first ever job hosting.
How old were you?
14, 15.
Wow, that's young.
It was definitely interesting. It was actually like a shit show and like a lot of like I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to get in trouble. But the best job I ever had hosting was at an Italian restaurant, and we had the best managers ever. And then one of them moved over to the hotel because it was like a parking lot. It was like a hotel parking lot and then like little shops with our restaurant, and they were like in cahoots with the hotel. Nice. So I would have to go host there sometimes, and we would have 3 people come in I would work 12 to 8. 3 people would come in the whole day, and I would have to sit there. No going on your phone. I would drink straight sour mix from the bar because I would just to feel something, which is crazy. I was like, that's pretty good. They were probably like, what? But we got a new manager because my one of the managers moved over to the hotel for full time. Nobody liked this guy. We'll call him
Freddie.
So Freddie's like a creep. Like he would always make comments about like whatever I was wearing.
Ugh.
And like
Freaky Freddie.
Yeah.
Freaky Freddie.
And he like changed the whole like
Ugh.
way the waiters and everyone would like do their like sections. Like they used to do like first come first serve. And then he was like, no, we're doing sections. So everyone
If it ain't
like,
broke, don't fix it, bro.
we don't want to do that. And like just like anything you could think of, he was just like making everyone's life more difficult. And I remember I went into work one day and I was like, where's like Freaky Freddie? Like, is he here yet? And everyone's like, you didn't hear? Like, he got caught snorting coke in the bathroom and he got fired.
Oh my God.
They were like, if you leave right now, we won't call the police. Like, get out of here. And he left.
Wow, they fired Freaky Freddie.
Rest in peace.
Good. And then like, it was the best job ever.
I wish all my shitty bosses got fired.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's a great feeling.
It's like,
You feel must have been so vindicating.
have you ever worked in a restaurant?
No, I
Why
did.
were you thinking?
I
Nah.
I was a
It's
waiter
a yes or no.
for like a Boy Scout event. We were like waiters. I did it 3 times.
Oh my God. Anthony, I feel like you would not like it whatsoever.
You have to be good.
think I
You
would
have to
be
be
a good.
You have to be good with people.
Yeah.
I'm great with people.
Which
No,
I think
you're-
you're good with.
I think we're all good with people, but you also have to tolerate people.
Yeah.
And that's
I would be like, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on.
No, yeah.
Or I would immediately start shit talking them to my coworkers.
I never cared to be like, I'm so sorry. Like, one time someone, like you were saying, someone grabbed me. I was serving because it was so busy one night.
Yeah.
Grabbed me and was like, you didn't take this off my bill. And I was like, don't fucking touch me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? I'm never going to see you again. Don't tip me.
Like, you're an adult. Like,
I
come
don't
on.
care.
Yeah.
It was a grown man. I was a little girl.
Yeah.
I was
That's
actually like still really, really fat at that point in time. So I was like a girl, but like still, like don't touch me. Like why
Yeah.
is it's never that deep? You won't have to pay whatever you.
I hate when people like they act like these fucking restaurants are like bars,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it's okay to sit by the bar and like get some drinks, you know, get a little
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
little, you know, just comfortable. Some people like there was this group of girls that came in, right? They looked barely 21, and like they got super shit faced, right? And I was like,
They have
"Hey,
2
are you right? Do you need
margaritas.
any like water or anything?" You know, I don't usually like ask that, but like they clearly were just like
Yeah.
walking around fucking stumbling.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we're fine. And like they walked out, made a slight turn. I just saw her
Ooh.
Ooh.
like all over. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to fucking
Clean that shit.
yeah.
up.
Oh my God. I would.
Because
go home.
like people can't walk into a restaurant and just like before they walk in the bitch, it just smells like
Yeah.
rancid.
That's awful.
No, yeah.
I bet you have to go now. Do you have an I just got soft, Anthony?
Yes. It's not as serious as you guys.
That's okay.
But I.
He gave me pickles. I asked for onions.
You guys are both so New York with
Still
the
no
axe and the
pickles.
cool, like the accents are really coming out this episode. But I do not like one of my professors for one of my classes because it's a reverse classroom, so it's like you learn everything off of the textbook which he wrote.
Is this a theater class?
No,
Interesting.
I don't take theater classes.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm econ data science. I don't.
Oh yeah, you're not
Yeah.
like.
No, I'm not school comms. It's so he writes the textbook. We learn everything from his textbook, and then in class, for every class we have these like reading assignments, and it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday class. Every single one, there's a class, and they take like 10, 15 minutes. But it's just annoying because I know I'm going to have homework, and he doesn't post them ahead of time, so I have to wait until the night before to do it. But then I didn't go to class on Friday because I slept in. But he emails and it's like, hey, just so you guys know, actually, I'm going to pull exactly what he said.
Oh, it was like that bad.
It was,
It was memorable.
I was so, I woke up, I didn't go to his class, but.
Some professors be crazy.
So we have reading assignments, and then every few weeks, like every 2 weeks, we have like the homeworks, which are like longer. He sends out an email. Hey there, you guys. I figured you might be sad about there being no more reading assignments for the semester. So, ... To cheer you up, I posted homework 8 on Blackboard just now. It's due Wednesday at midnight.
Castillo's face.
I hate this bitch.
Yeah, no, that's
He
crazy.
has to be trolling because he has to know that we all hate him.
How old is this guy?
He looks 30, but I feel like his soul is like 80.
It's always the young professors that are like
He's probably mid-30s.
giving like an issue every time. Because they're new, so they have to, like, not new, but it's like they're not like seasoned. So they're like, I have to like follow like what I learned, like and how to like teach.
Yeah.
If I was a professor, I'd be like,
Yeah, he's
like, I don't care.
He's been around for a while. If you go to his Rate My Professor, it's like I thought about transferring from the school just because of this class.
Oh my God.
And he's the only one that teaches this specific class, so you have to take him. And then on his website, on the Quinnipiac website, it's like like they have a little like bio paragraph, and it's like his students love his class because, as his students say, it's just easy. I'm like, no student is saying that. And he writes his own there's 2 Rate My Professors. All of them are like 1.5, 2. There's 2 5s, and you know he wrote them.
It's like his personal and his work email.
Or people trolling.
Yeah.
People have to like troll on that.
Yeah.
I always look at, you know how like good or bad you have to be to get like a rating on Rate My Professor?
Yeah.
Like you really have to be doing it right or wrong.
Yeah.
I've never left a review.
No.
But like
I think I'm gonna make an account just for this.
I don't
professor.
care enough to like create a Rate My Professor. I'll stop at course evaluations. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go beyond that.
Yeah.
In my fucking like own time to like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's.
I mean, some people do deserve it, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather just go
That's
after
OD.
like the dean. Like I would always be like, hey dean. Actually, I only did that like once or twice because the first one was what I was telling you about when that professor was like, your final was the worst thing I've ever seen, and like
That's just hateful.
Like critiqued the story instead of the actual production aspects, which was what the assignment was.
Yeah.
Which I still I tried. Like I wasn't like
For what audio?
Mm-hmm.
It was audio production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who Zyax.
I believe I do, yes.
I'm not gonna name names though. No bad blood though. Like
It's all. In the
it's all under the bridge because I think I like spoke
It's
with
like
him
that.
a few times after like I was out of the class and we
Sure.
were like chill. Yeah, it's like that.
Yes. Oh my God.
Like I guess it's just like that.
You
But
see?
then I had
See,
a
it rolls
voice
off the tongue.
acting professor that like wouldn't post anything to Blackboard,
Ugh.
and I had a really hard time finding stuff. And then like I don't know what happened, but I had like a 90, like I had like 0.5 points before an A or something.
Like a 92.5.
Yeah, whatever it was. And I was like, can you round this up? Because I am trying to up my GPA to make sure that it's like sufficient for the QU and LA program.
Yeah.
And also, if you give me an A, I'll have straight A's for the semester.
Yeah.
She was like, no. I was like, please? She was like, no. I'm like, you're telling me? I would I would have a D, and I would be like, Professor, please. And they'd be like, okay, here's a B. And you're telling me you can't do 0.5. I was the finesser.
That's crazy.
That's why you're like, I can't picture you in a classroom. It's because I wasn't there. And I still managed to get like what I needed out of the class.
I feel like being associated with you just brings me down now.
Like, probably. I've talked about this so many times on the podcast, but I got a 4 in a class one time.
Like a 4
Out of like a 4. Like
Out of 100?
That was my final grade for the class. And it curved up to 7.
Oh, thank God! Now you're saved.
But
Wait, what? Can you tell us what class it was?
History of film.
History of film.
Oh my
And it's
God.
so easy, I know.
Wait.
How did you get a 4? That's like
Say
impressive.
the professor. I don't know if you know. Like you could say his name. We could bleep it. Maybe. Yes.
Oh my God, I have a crazy story about him.
Was he mean to you?
No, I'm not. Okay, I don't take his class, but my friend does, and there was a revolution in the class because of how cocky he was.
Oh my God.
So apparently, what he would do is like he would put on a movie, and skip, like he put on like the first half, and then like skip to like the ending or something.
Yeah.
To talk about it, and everyone in the class, which, you know how like,
Film students are.
no, not film students, film majors, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know their type.
You know the type. You know how they get. And they were like, trying to start a revolution and started fucking yelling at him like,
oh my god,
this is stupid. Why are you skipping through the entire movie? It's disrespectful to the directors, everyone who worked. So it's kind of like a battle. It's kind of like a battle of the idiots.
And you know it's just because they wanted to watch the whole thing and not have to like do
yes,
class.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like that's always like.
And this guy, like he's like super. I don't know. I threw that up there. This guy, he's like super old. So he's like, I've done, fucking. I've been teaching this class for 20 years. I've had experience you can't even dream of. like
my dream is getting out of this fucking glass, dude.
Like you're right. I dream of fast forwarding.
I don't know how people like get like this.
I dream of some random 40s movie.
I was like, because I had asynchronous with him, because as you guys know, I was never sitting still, because of our show and like just everything else I was doing.
Yeah.
So, I was like, Professor, I'm going to be totally honest. Like, a lot of the times, I would wait till the end of the school year and do all of the work for a class and then get an A. Because most professors don't care because they don't grade it until the very end anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was like, Professor, like, it was too much, like, to do in, like, one night. Like, I was screwed. So, I was like, Professor, like, is there any way I could pass? Like, I will do anything, please. And he was like...
Ugh, I don't like that.
I was like, can I have a B?
I don't like that at all.
I literally was like, can I have a B? And he was like, like, there was 2,500 points to complete in this class. You completed 120. He was like, you are not passing this class. Like, he was like, I'll give you an incompletion if you want, like, so that you don't, like, it doesn't affect your GPA. Or said something like that. And I was like, yes. Like, I would love an incompletion. He responds, I'm not giving an incompletion to someone who didn't do the work. You offered. Okay. So I had to eat that 4.
Oh.
And I also was asked to drop out of my motion graphics class because I was very bad at it. I was not good at it. So, like, it's like that, I guess.
Oh my god, she said the thing!
But
oh my god, wait, that's so crazy.
that was Lori Grace. You guys know who that is. She's in the graphic design wing. But I love her. And she loves Kate. So every time me and Kate would leave recording this year, we would see her. And she'd be like, Kate, you were so good in my class. Like, she's like, Grace, you weren't. I don't think you were.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you asked me to leave. Like, but that was real. I'd rather get a withdrawal than an F. So I was like, course. But I tried so hard. I'm not, like, it's not in my bones to edit, like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more like the writer.
Yeah, that's actually all I can do.
I'm kind of the same way.
Like,
I'm trying to get better, but, like,
I literally have been, like, regretting, like, not well-rounding myself with, like, everything in, like, film and TV. And then I decided to, like, double down, and I'm going to go to grad school.
Oh, nice.
For screenwriting. I'm like, I can't. I don't like anything else.
That's so cool.
Should we let Taylor in?
Yes.
Thank you. Taylor is finally on my hair. Look at my hair in the camera.
How are we?
Hi guys, sorry I had
Hi, Taylor.
a chapter and it went on way too long.
You're just so nice for this episode.
Thank you. This is like someone get a flick of me. That is my chest. I'm looking on camera 4. Isn't this dress awesome, guys?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I think we have like one more thing to talk about.
I know.
Just so you know. But I was gonna say, you guys, we have our second segment. I know we like went off on big tangents, but I like knew we were gonna, so I'm like not even mad.
Should we? Nah, we don't need to mention.
What? Mention what?
Huh? The new guest? Like,
oh, Taylor?
Yeah.
They know Taylor.
Everyone knows Taylor.
Taylor's gonna get her. Taylor had her intro. Like,
okay,
we're gonna do that in the whole beginning. But no. So basically, our second one is about last night, and I have a really funny one. Like, you guys are probably gonna like chuckle really hard at it. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? I can remind you of what I keep saying Scott's. I can remind you what About Last Night is again if you need.
Why don't you remind us what About Last Night is? But
okay.
How about we end with your story, so we'll end on a bang.
Okay. Yeah. So About Last Night is a story about something that you did while you were out, like, partying or just, like, out, like, having fun with your friends, like, anything that's just, like, a funny, embarrassing, like, crazy story.
I love funny, embarrassing, and crazy
like going out and, like crazy shit, like happening?
You could be, like, going to, like, a bar. You could be going, like, even, like, I know you went out to dinner last night. Yes. Like, anything of the sort. Like, it could, like, even if you were, like, going on a walk and something, like, crazy happened with, like, your friends. anything.
Give me a lot to think about. I mean,
I got something. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this was like almost 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in my first week of being here. So I was a freshman. It was my first ever weekend here. It was like I think it was like a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And like what I do, like I did it in the fall last year and this year. Like I like to go on little like night walks. Like it'll be like 9:30, 10, and I'll just like walk around with like music because like no one's around, so it's like wicked peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see people, I just do like a hey, because I don't want to be like creepy,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I was gonna say
Yeah, do a
wave. He's like,
Classic 3-finger.
Yep. But or even just like a head
you
nod.
acknowledge that,
Right, because I don't want to be like you know, like hello, like. So I'm doing that, and I'm walking on the quad, and these two girls walk past me, and I'm just like, "What's up?" They're like, "Hi," and then I walk past them, and I have my and I'm on the phone with a friend from home. Like I'm on a FaceTime call with her, so I'm like holding my phone talking. But when people walk by, I put my phone in my pocket, and I say hi, and I walk past, and then I turn around. These two girls are sprinting back towards me, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Get away from me!" And they're like, "Hi, what's your name?" And I'm like, I'm scared. So they like asked me like what my name is, and they're like, "Oh my god, we're freshmen too." So they're like talking to me, and they're just asking a lot of like forward questions, like, "Oh, like where are you from? Like where do you live? Like how are you? Like what like not a lot of forward questions, but they're just asking a lot of information. They have not told me their names, and I'm like hi, like what the fuck do you want from me? And they're like, "Are you going back to your room? Like, can we come?" And I was like, "The fuck?"
And what'd you say?
I was like, "Well, where do you guys live?" And they're like, "Oh, like wherever."
What?
And I'm like,
were they like apparitions or they were actual people?
"No, these are actual.
Like-
These are actual people."
Do they got it?
Yeah.
And so you brought them back.
So we're walking back toward. I lived in Mountain View, and we're walking back, and we were probably by like the Rat, like halfway back there, where I realized that my friend that I was FaceTiming with, I didn't hang up, so she's listening to this entire conversation that's happening. So then I was like, okay, well now I gotta say funny shit because I know she's listening. So I'm just like, yeah, like there's plenty of space in my room. Like, yeah, like totally. And so I'm just like egging them on. And then I was like, oh, sorry, gotta go. And I like sprinted back to my room. I shut the door and I ran back to my room. So I guess I got scared.
What?
You look so disappointed.
Wait, so it was two pretty girls that wanted to go back to your...
No, they just want to be friends. They just want to hang out. They don't
Okay,
wanna
I don't know how you assume that within fucking 5 minutes of meeting them.
Like, what if they were like, what do you... They just said, we want to go hang out back at your dorm?
Yeah. They were just looking for new friends. Their words, not mine.
Oh, okay.
But they were... I'm just like, don't talk to me. It's like 10:30 on a Thursday night.
10:30.
But then I ended up.
Okay.
But then
Okay.
We ended up becoming
no,
friends.
No. 10:30 on a Thursday night. Nobody's around. Two girls go up to you. You said they got it, which is kind of a plus. And fucking they're walking back. You start running away, which is
I did.
Which is crazy to me.
They were scaring me.
They were
Stranger danger, bro.
What
This is why
you thought they're gonna do?
I gotta make new friends, bro.
What you thought they're gonna do? Eat your blood?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Cooties?
Cooties?
I wonder who they were.
I'm friends with them. Well, I'm friends with one of them.
Now?
Yeah. The other one is like crazy. But one of them is like chill, so we're still friends.
It might have been like a wingman situation, Anthony.
Yeah.
You have to be on the lookout for these things. That's okay.
But I was like,
It was a school night.
coming into college, like I was very much like straight out of high school, like not, I wouldn't say sheltered, but like not like aware of the goings-ons that happen. You know, it took me a while to kind of figure that out.
I went out like
my street smarts were like so low, like like so low.
You went out like the first week and shit.
No. I didn't go.
I went on like the second day.
I didn't.
The first night we were like, "What's poppin'?"
It was like I skipped the fucking what's it called, like the bingo they do in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I left midway to go out.
Oh my god.
I did that too, actually. It was at a hockey party, but then like we all got kicked out because we were freshmen.
Yeah.
We had to
And we
like
walked
round
back.
up. I knocked on every single person's door in Commons my freshman year, and was
Trying to
like,
make friends.
Let's all do something. Yeah, because there wasn't parties like that.
Yeah.
Because it was COVID.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember
Ooh,
this group
yeah.
of guys came in. One was like covered in blood. They were from Village. Like we all were like, oh my god, like what are these kids doing? They're acting like psychos. They were all drunk. And now like 4 years later, that's my like best friend guy group.
Oh, that's so funny.
But no, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
But I get the first week like jitters. I had my fucking Quinnipiac, like my cue card and like a badge around my neck.
Yes, the little lanyard
was
thing.
so-
Yeah,
It
it's
was,
so
like,
bad.
embarrassing.
It's like the rite of passage.
I can't.
Yeah.
It was scary. Speaking of scary.
Well, this is not really scary, but I mean, Grace, you asked us like some of
Axed.
clicker, fucking bubbler.
Yeah.
I got baby wrist.
No,
like,
I tell just like that. It's like.
But you asked us like some of our like funny stories going out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All my stories were funny, or I just have a great time every
Yeah.
time I go out. But there was this one time I got kicked out. I'm not gonna say where.
You could say where.
I got kicked out of Vanity.
It happens.
It's
a rite of
It
passage.
happens.
Only
I feel
time
like everyone gets kicked out of it. at
Only
least
time
once.
ever.
Yeah.
Actually, I've never been kicked out, and I've acted a fool in there.
You know what? The
It's
day's
not even
over
acting
yet,
a fool.
Can't
It's
talk about
because
it.
There's still 13 days.
I
There's
was
still time.
I was being respectful, and they kicked me out because I did throw up. But I did it in the bathroom in the toilet, which is the most respectable thing to do.
Wait,
Yeah.
I did the exact
I'm
same
actually
thing.
surprised.
What?
Yeah, I did the exact same thing, and I also got kicked out.
It honestly
get
depends
kicked out.
on the
No, I
night.
did. Hand to God. I'm not even kidding.
But-
I literally got kicked out. Wait, what? Oh my god! It was like my third time going to Vanny, and I got kicked out.
I love it.
Third time's the charm.
No, but I mean, I got
It's
kicked
like
out.
a canon event.
Yes,
It's like
it
Mama
is.
Honestly,
Vanity.
like,
And it was like earlier on in like the day too, right? And like my friend there was the fucking security. They started like pushing like my back, and I think somebody snitched on me because there's no way. Because I'm in the bathroom by myself, nobody's there, and then like as I walk out, I think somebody snitched on me. Because like, how would you know I'm
Yeah.
yakking unless someone's like, "Yo, somebody's yakking in the fucking bathroom."
I think
Yeah.
Vanity's also like sexist. What was I gonna say? When I threw up there, like they didn't kick me out. I was taken out by my friends, and I was like throwing up on the side of the street. The bouncers totally saw me, and like they just like didn't say
You
anything.
good,
let you back
girl?
in.
Like
They were like apparently I threw up in the toilet. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
I was
They're
acting a
always
fool.
gonna let like they're always gonna prioritize like girls over the guys and like
Did you throw up?
whenever the club whatever.
from an open bar? Or were you just at Vanity and got sick?
Yes.
It was an open bar, or you just were there?
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know how much I can say because I feel like this is kind of incriminating
we're
myself.
not 21.
I'm kind of incriminating myself a little
Oh.
bit. Is this OD? It's a little OD.
This all happened allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
with a grain of salt. Take this with a grain of salt. But I knew the people behind the counter, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't. They,
You know
they-
the mom that like overserves.
the mom.
There's like a 40-year-old
Jen.
lady that like overserves every time.
Really? That's so fun.
She goes by mommy.
Does she look like the singer Pink?
I have no idea. This is just what Hayden tells me.
Oh. I had a residency at Vanity. My underclassmen years. That was like,
The spot.
I was there.
Yeah.
I had an open bar every single Saturday of sophomore year.
Oh my god.
And then my junior year, we kind of stopped going because then we got like older.
No, it got shut down. Remember?
No, it opened back up the second semester.
Yeah, but the first semester it was like.
Vandy gets shut down every
Yeah.
other
Yeah, it
week.
got shut down a few months ago.
It was shut down my freshman year, but it was also COVID, so it didn't matter. And
Yeah.
then sophomore year it reopens, and it was like the Garden of Eden. It was so fun.
Anthony was telling me to go to Gotham on gay night. You get free drinks, put one earring in on the right one.
Actually?
Yeah.
Are you being serious? Well, I mean, I can't do that because I'm a girl. They'd be like,
There's
No,
gay
you're not a
girls.
oh, it's like all
I don't know.
Like an
I don't know. I haven't been. Don't ask me.
I've never been to Gotham. I was not a Toads person ever. I've been like 4 times. Not
Gross.
my place.
Sticky.
Yeah.
I was there last night.
Yeah.
I was too.
What?
I was at Toads.
You serious?
It was packed. I've never seen it that packed in years.
I went to the ASIG OB.
I was there too.
Oh, you dead ass.
I'm so dead ass. They.
I was.
I
We were
got a
the.
drink at the Beta one, then went upstairs to ASIG, and then I think the bartender Rob like roofied my drink because it was
He has like the like the ponytail or whatever, like the glasses.
I don't know, but I spilled a drink on him.
Oh.
You probably deserve it.
We were the first ones there. They still had the lights on. We came at like 9:45.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta get there, get your money's worth.
No, yeah.
That's what I do.
I mean, we were there before the bartenders, so it's kind of like redundant.
Is it like help yourself? You just go behind the counter?
I don't know what happened to me when I was there, but I got
That's
like
funny as
5
fuck.
free drink coupons. I don't remember what happened, but I got
5
like,
free drink coupons
I
at
was
Toads.
granted. I never went back. I was like, thank you, I'll sell these.
That's so funny.
Sell the free drink.
Yeah, I'm
The
like, here,
hustles.
give me $1 for that.
Girls got to make a living.
But so you got thrown out, and then what happened?
No, my friend James was like helping me, and we popped in the Uber. I got mad. I was upset. Like
It's embarrassing as fuck.
it's
Yeah,
embarrassing
it's
because
so
they
embarrassing.
pushed me out, and I'm like, yo, like you see me like I'm not fighting anybody.
Like, you don't have
I'm about to start fighting
Yeah.
somebody, right? Like, why are you making me look a fool in front of all these people,
Yeah.
right? And I did act a fool in the Uber. I will say, because I was like opening the window, and I was like, I need air, and I tried to like open the fucking open the
You
car,
start like
open the car
trying
door,
to-
because I was it was just hot in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why. It was hot.
You need fresh air.
I needed fresh air.
It's hot in here, bro.
And then when
So hot.
I got back, I still felt sick, and I was like in the bathroom, and then EJ, you know EJ,
Yeah.
he's my direct roommate.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, dude, eat this. He put a pretzel stick on a piece of like, what's it called, like a paper towel, and slid it under the bathroom stall. And instantly, I just felt unsick and just more disgusted that he think I would ever fucking eat that off the dirty bathroom floor. I'm like, what the fuck? I completely locked in. Open out. I left the bathroom. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's so funny. That's so funny.
And I felt perfectly fine after.
It worked.
It worked in the.
You were puzzled.
It's
I was
like when you.
I was
solve
snapped
the
back into
question
reality.
Wrong, but you still get the answer right.
Yeah.
It's like the same shit.
It's like, I don't know how, but you're correct.
Oh my god.
It's like getting a 4 out of 100 in a class.
I have a really funny bathroom story, so I'm gonna tell it really quick before my about last night.
Okay.
So I work at Green Seal.
Is this
Tanks.
gross? Is it gonna be gross?
No.
All right, good.
I work at Green Seal Tanks, which is my dad's company, and I just do the social media for right now. And he has his own office, obviously.
Yes.
And there's a bathroom in his office. And I have the worst bathroom anxiety ever. Like, I cannot go
Yes,
in public.
yeah.
You guys know, I can only go in, like, my own bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, if I'm comfortable somewhere.
Yeah.
Enough to
During
go.
like Q tonight, you left.
Mm-hmm.
You went back to your room and like on York just to shit.
No,
and
in
then you
North Haven, my apartment in North Haven. I went all the way back.
That's so ridiculous.
And I
We
always
never
like-
walked in more.
That was the only time everyone was locked in, was when I was like, I have to poop. We need to do this as quick as possible. And everyone was like, yes, like we will.
Oh my God.
We will pay attention, and we got through it. And I remember Anthony being like, I'll guard the door of like the bathroom here. I'm like, fuck you.
That's
I was like,
crazy.
I was
I
getting,
can't
like,
believe I said that. I would never say that now. I
it
would
was
be like,
so bad. So I had
the
to
corner's
go.
over there. We'll shut the lights off.
But either way, like I'll just use that bathroom anyways, cause like whatever.
Yeah.
And so I go in there, and I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm like on my phone, and then I hear my dad come in to the office. He's like in his office, and then I hear him about to open the bathroom door.
Oh, no.
Because he like didn't know I was in there, so he opened it, and I went. So it wasn't my dad. It was someone else.
Oh no.
That I didn't know used. I think that he is the only other person that like works at the company that uses this bathroom.
Yeah.
My tongue might be brown from my coffee, but I have to like imitate what I did. So I thought it was my dad. So I was like gonna be funny. So I was like, like when he opened the door.
You did the tongue about.
I made a funny face, thinking it was my dad, and the guy was like, "Oh, sorry," and I just didn't know what to say, so I was like, and then I shut the door. That was
like a
last
goblin.
week. That was last week, and we still haven't talked about it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I was so embarrassed. I was like, of course. I just fucking I couldn't have just been oh, hold on. I was just oh, mess with him. I don't care if my dad opens the door. He's gonna be like, oh shit, sorry. It's my dad. No. It was not my dad.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
But, okay, so I shouldn't tell that because I just remember that happened last week. No. But my about last night, and Kate, you could throw the graphic up if you didn't already.
Oh my god, what an amazing graphic.
I know. It's
wow.
beautiful.
I can still do better.
Yeah. Wait, look down at it. Look down at it.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to go like this.
Oh.
Wow, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
I can see the lines. You gotta clean that
up. So 2 days ago was the Bagels and Booze Darty at On Cheese down the road.
I heard.
Oh lordy.
So I decided. It was I'm.
Wait, did you go?
Yeah, I went and
Grace, you're
Listen, I'm allowed to go to On Cheese because my best friend, both of my roommates of college work there.
You're pushing 30.
I'm actually young as fuck. How old are you guys?
I'm 20. I'm gonna be 21 in July.
How old are you?
Guess.
Are you also 20?
Like a month.
You're gonna be 20 in a month?
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're 19.
Yeah.
You're 19?
No, you're not.
I don't want to do a podcast
with lying.
My birthday's May 15, 2005.
I'm confused.
So I'm
You're actually 19.
I'm almost a year older than you. I'm basically a year older than you.
You're sophomores?
And you look 5 years younger. Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Hold on. You're a freshman.
What the fuck?
No, I'm thinking last year.
Yeah.
You were a freshman last year.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Yeah, we were both freshmen. I'm old for my grade. He's young for the grade.
No, you lived in
I lived in Mountain View. We both lived in Mountain View.
He was 350. I was 250. He was right above me.
I can't tell if you're messing with me.
I'm not messing with
you.
you.
Right. So
it is right.
Okay.
No, every night when I went to bed, I would just
do I give Silver Fox or
I don't know why I thought you were older, but I haven't even been 22 for 6 months. I think maybe a little bit. I'm young. I could be in Taylor. Taylor's older than me,
I am.
and she's still in college.
Shout out Taylor.
So, well, whatever. My roommates work there, and I am very I'm close with the people that work there. So I went to pop out, and I wanted to go with Taylor.
I see. So you're not super senior.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't super senior like that. I went to On Cheese maybe 3 times.
You film
for a reason.
You film. Oh my god! Wait, do you know SNL? There's a college version of it.
Literally. I'm I used to write. No, but every time I go, someone's like, "I love your podcast." And I'm I have to go back home.
Oh my god.
I have to move home.
Last night I saw my OL at the fucking A6 shit.
I saw my RA at the Darty. I was as I'm leaving, I was I see you, bitch. Because I was trying to be funny, didn't hear me. I was I'm going home. But no. I went with Taylor Duffy, my roommate too. She was up for the weekend, and I saw her. I walked over to her, and at the same time, Ryan Ziax was walking over to Taylor to say bye to her. Mm-hmm. And so he tapped on her to get her attention. At the same exact time, I smacked her butt. So she turned around and was and I was and we all were kind of just and I was that was me.
You have to defend yourself here.
Yeah. So I was saying goodbye to Grace and
Bye,
Taylor. Yeah. And so literally what Grace described, I was trying to get Taylor's attention. She was talking to someone. So Grace gave her a firm smack, and then this is what happened. She was she looked at me, and I was no, that was Grace.
We should have
But did you like it though?
Did that do anything for you? Oh my god, we should have tricked her for an extra second. You should have been I'll see you later.
How do you think she would have reacted?
I actually don't know.
I would have punched you.
Yeah.
She would either have punched you or probably cried laughing.
She just looked
no
dumbfounded, she had no clue how to react. But thankfully we were able to clear the air But for a split
Imagine
second
she
there,
turns around, MCAP's just.
He'd be like,
I saw Kitty for like 5 minutes, and I have no idea what we talked about. Like, I could not tell you. Like, oh my god, I got home too, but no, that was so funny. And then like she like walked away, and I was like, "Bye, Ryan. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry." Like that was.
did she
just
say
bad
anything
timing.
afterwards? Like, what the
No,
hell was that?
like we literally, I don't even know what we did after. We like ended up in the parking lot, and then I got an Uber, got back to my boyfriend's house, and was like, I need to take a nap. He wasn't even home yet. He was still at work, and I woke up at like 6:30, and I thought I was dead. Like, I actually thought I was dead. I was
Same
like
thing for me.
soaking wet, like sweating, like my head was killing me. I was like, I need to eat something. I didn't eat anything today. He was
wow.
like,
And then you look down.
I know.
You
Like,
look.
I'm
You
like,
look.
Unity, I was so fat on Friday. I'm gonna
Well,
take
then-
this. No. I need to tell you what I ate. I had Jersey Mike's after I had 2 hot dogs there.
Okay.
I also ordered.
Taylor,
I
throw
ordered
up
Jersey
a-
Mike's.
Wait, is this you?
I-
Is
Let's
this
throw up
you?
a counter.
I was.
That was at Aunt Cheese last year.
I had leftover Popeyes, and then
Okay.
later I got McDonald's.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fuck you. All I
Damn.
wanted was McDonald's, but I didn't know it yet. I boycotted McDonald's.
Is that going to be
too.
your first on your autobiography?
Yes. I am boycotting McDonald's, though, because the last time I went there a couple months ago, I bit into my chicken nugget, and there was an artery, a brown artery. Not an artery, but
What?
it looked like one in it. So
my
I'm
God.
not. But I wanted it, but I really just didn't know.
You ate around
But-
it.
No, it was a Happy Meal.
Ends justify the means.
And I was like, I can't. But my boyfriend was like, I got a rotisserie chicken. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't want that. I do not. Who the fuck? Like, love him. But imagine waking up from, like, being drunk and someone's like, oh, you don't feel good, you're hungover. I have rotisserie chicken.
I would eat the whole thing.
No,
I would,
that
I would
sounds
rather
amazing.
have a pretzel
I-
stick on a paper towel.
That's
slid over to me.
disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Rotisserie chicken's so good. What you mean?
It's good, but not when you're, like, hungover. You want, like, the simple things in life. Like,
Yogurt.
I got pizza. Excuse me.
First of all, yuck. Second of all, I feel like. Well, I mean, they're both fine. If they're hefty, you need something hefty.
Yeah,
you don't have to
need,
wake
like,
you up.
Bread. You need bread
Yeah.
and like cheese. Oh my god.
You're describing pizza.
and like mozzarella sticks.
And some like
Or
pepperoni
like
on
fries.
it.
Like you need like something or like Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
I feel like
Aicardi.
Taco Bell might be the worst thing to have in the
I
morning.
love
no,
Taco
it wasn't
Bell.
the morning.
No,
It
I
was,
love
like,
Taco Bell too, but like in the morning,
I
like
woke
after
up
the
at dinner time. It was the same day. I just took like a nap
Oh.
after the Darty. So it was like 4 o'clock to like 6:30. So I was like, feed me. I want food. I was, like literally. Like I can't. But
Grace is not beating the allegations, bro.
fucking
I'm
rotisserie
really
chicken.
not. I was actually a fat fuck this weekend too.
This weekend?
I'm like, yes, Anthony.
No, I'm sorry. I
would
didn't
like-
mean it. I'm no.
I actually
You don't
like,
understand.
I'm not even kidding. I would love to tell you this. I had like multiple people come up to me at the Darty and they were like, wait, I'm not like, I don't want this to come off this way, but like you look like you lost weight. Like I probably didn't, but like they did.
Thank you.
you so
Oh my
much.
God, who's this diva? Like the
No,
fuck?
like, but I was fat as fuck last year compared to now. Like I'm still like big, but like,
You look beautiful as always, Grace.
thank you. I'm like a sweaty animal right now.
I agree.
Anywho. Wait, I forgot what I was going to say now because I was waiting for Castillo to agree with you.
Oh, I was agreeing
Oh,
with you.
I was gonna say,
I was
I was going to say, what I ate. So Thursday I had a brownie sundae.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is this the first thing you eat in the morning?
No, that was the first thing I ate all day Thursday.
Oh.
I actually only eat like one meal, believe it or not, but it's just because I'm like lazy. It's like I'll be hungry all day.
I don't want to
just
meal
feel
prep
like-
right now. Like, I
yeah.
can't.
So I had a Sunday, then Friday I had pizza,
Okay.
then yesterday was Saturday I had.
Damn, so you really only like eating one shit a day?
Yeah, but it's like bad food, so it's not like I'm like. But I don't do it on purpose. I just
That doesn't
like,
make it
actually,
better.
Like, don't.
You eat one thing a day, it's cock. It's like
What did you just say?
no. You eat like one thing a day, and like the food is cock. So it's like
Yeah.
you only eat one thing a day. It's cock.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, all right.
Wait, like.
In Castillo language,
Yeah.
cock means bad.
That's
Castillo's like, I start
Yeah.
every morning with a cock.
Just to clarify.
Wait, you don't?
We need like a
But-
Castillo dictionary.
No, I
Just
ate
like all
bad
this OD.
yesterday. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ate chicken fingers and fries, and then I had
Classic.
when we got back to the house. What did I eat? Oh, then we had tacos later in the day, and then I went to the movie theater and I had popcorn and Mike and Ike's.
Nice. I love
It was a great day. And then today I had a brownie. So good.
Nice.
Are you running on only brownie right now?
I don't know why I've been on brownie wave like all weekend.
I have not eaten
Pregnancy
anything
cravings.
today.
like yeah.
Guys, we have an announcement.
Have I told you about fluff cheese?
What's fluff cheese?
It's I like to make pregnancy cravings meals, so I could like make profit over like pregnant women. It's
Continue.
grilled cheese, right?
Mhm.
And you rub fluff.
With cheese on it?
Yes.
Why don't you make a grilled cheese but in the sense that the bread is French toast with fluff?
Are we?
This is like what you
Wait,
get
Grace is
by being
eating
friends
right
with a-
now. Shocker.
Like-
But she's eating right
That's
now.
Are we
okay.
expanding?
You have to Anthony is.
Are we expanding?
Guys, I need to build my brand.
Okay, I think that we should all go now and make a French toast grilled cheese
With fluff. Fuck.
I think
That does sound
So-
good. That's like Gilky crazy.
Like that's what I'm thinking. So
that's a great idea.
we're gonna go make grilled cheese fluff sandwich with a pretzel on the bathroom floor on the side. And
Absolutely.
I mean, did you guys have a good time? I'm so happy we finally got to like collab, even though it was like a mess.
No, it was. I mean, I would worry if it wasn't a mess.
I know.
I think Grace, if you're gonna be here, no matter what, it's gonna end up messy
Yeah.
and smelly.
And it's just like that.
Oh my god, bro.
It all comes together.
She said the thing.
Everything's coming up. Castillo.
Everything is coming up, Castillo.
Exactly. So if you guys enjoyed this collaboration with It's Like That, make sure you go to our socials, Instagram Gossip or GWG Unfiltered, TikTok GWG Unfiltered to see other posts with my dear friends Anthony and Castillo, as well as subscribing to Gossip with Grace on YouTube and Spotify. Rate it 5 stars. Boys, plug your shit.
All right.
Oh shit.
Now, fellow fans of Gossip with Grace and It's Like That, as always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. And what else do we have? TikTok.
Be
Follow
sure
us on
to
Instagram and
also
TikTok.
leave funny comments on our clips that we post because I like seeing the comments.
We get a lot of hate comments, but
We get. So
I
many.
love constructive
I've
criticism.
gotten 3 death threats already.
It's okay, we're women, so
Yes, exactly.
the only
Always
comment
are
we
like-
get is stop giving women podcast equipment. Where's the camera? Where's the
That's so
camera?
funny.
If you're gonna comment, like, stop giving women podcast equipment, you're fat, you're ugly, and you're annoying, and you probably smell, and that's why you don't have a profile picture.
It's actually like a lot of
Bam.
time. We'll always have ones that are like, this was a waste of my time. And it's like a 55-year-old man. I'm like, what? You're not supposed to be looking
Wait,
at
There's
this
something
in the
about
first
there's
place.
something about you and the minions. they
Wait,
maybe you're Groot. They just
Probably.
flock to
I
you.
don't
For
know.
anyone watching, not on this episode, but on the next episodes that we have, when it's just Castillo and I and Ryan and Liam, can you comment? This is why women shouldn't have podcast equipment.
Yeah.
Just comment that when there's no women on.
I'm going to start commenting that on your guys' stuff.
Like, you're fat.
So,
You're ugly.
as you guys know, I mean, I had to refresh your minds a little bit, but we always close out with the song of the week. And I want a drum roll from everyone. I'm going to announce it now. So this episode's song of the week is Fuck You by CeeLo Green.
Hey.
Oh my god, I love that song.
So we also cannot use copyrighted music because we will get sued. So we have to perform our own rendition of
Okay,
it.
so I really don't remember a lot
No,
of
it's fine.
lyrics
Just
outside
improv.
of.
Just improv. It'll be
You-
fine.
yeah, you got it. I see you
Driving
driving
round town with the girl I
Taylor and
love.
Ryan.
and I'm like, fuck you.
Woo-hoo-hoo! I
Guess
get the
the change
change in my pocket. Wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be with
All
ya.
right, I think that's.
Oh, okay, I was getting ready.
Yeah, you guys were, that was like just getting into it. That was good.